Hello everyone and welcome to the STB Racing League season 21 Canadian Grand Prix. My mind went completely blank then for some reason. But welcome guys, we are here for the Grand Prix of Canada for round 9 of the season. We're here, we're ready. I've had a few issues tonight, we've had a few problems with the actual lobby and things getting going and stuff, but we're here on Twitch, here for the STB Racing League. The STB Racing League Canadian Grand Prix. Something's going on, hold on. Okay. Sorry guys, so basically we're here then for the Canadian Grand Prix. It's round 9 of the season. And you know what? I'm looking forward to this Grand Prix. We've had Monaco and we've had Baku. We've had Monaco and we've had Baku. As drivers are being disqualified for going the wrong way. What's going on here? What do you mean? Why I don't know, this game is very weird. Anyway, guys, so we've had Monaco and we've had Baku. I went for Ali Ferrari to retire from the session. But yes, we've had Monaco, we've had Baku this season. Two very difficult tracks for people to obviously race around. But we're here in Canada, and your championship leader, STB Samike, has had a very poor qualifying. He starts P9 on the grid here. Very poor qualifying from him. But do you know what? The times are looking pretty slow from what I was expecting. But RBT Akosili takes pole position at the Canadian Grand Prix, 109.447. He'll be on pole position. He's trying to get some points back for the championship. Second is Bernardo A. Third is Rev Caterpillar. Fourth is Joey. Fifth, Ali Ferrari. Good effort in the end there. Sixth, Supply Raptor. Seventh, F1X Marik. Eighth is Galaxy Lives. Ninth, STB Semike. 10th, TFS Quinta. 11th is Mafio. 12th is Destiny. 13th, Alfie. 14th, Marcos. 15th, Lucas Eduardo. 16th is CDR Ant1. And 17th is PTR Oliveira. So we've got a few, we've got a good number of decent drivers here in Canada. It's actually really bad. I don't actually know what next week's track is, guys. That's really unprofessional of me. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Tell me who you think is going to win this race. I don't actually know. I don't know what I was saying then, to be honest. Next week we've got Britain. Sorry, guys, I get confused whether it's Britain or Austria first. But it looks like we are getting going very early on here. You can see F1 Paddock Club. Can't wait for 30 days time. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so yes, guys, we're now in the pinnacle point of the championship. We're now at the good tracks, Canada, which is a very good track, in my opinion. We've got Britain, we've got Austria. We've got France, I believe, in there as well. So we've got 4 weeks of really good tracks. STB tends to have its best races at these 4 tracks. So I am looking forward to it. So Akossi then had a great qualifying. He starts in P1. He will also start on a set of hard compound tyres. So it's very, the strategy is very sort of important, I think, around this track. I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. I'm just chatting nonsense. But some drivers do feel that mediums are the better ones. We have got a bit of a change in strategy. Ali Ferrari is disconnected from the session. This is the thing with F1 22. There's a lot of bad server. There's a lot of server issues that are going on in the races where people are lagging out. And I think now that could well be Ali Ferrari's time out of the race. Here, I don't know. We have got a new rule in place that means that if he can't get back in, let me just Let me see if I can just confirm it with the stewards. Malfio, sorry, if Ali Ferrari is not able to get back in, as in get disqualified, does that mean that we will do... So if he does not be out, if he gets disqualified, does that mean a lobby restart? Right, okay, so he should be in there. Right, he should be back then. Okay. Okay, guys, that's just confirmation, just to make sure. There was a little problem in Baku. Yeah, there's a little problem in Baku, but we'll see. Hopefully he can get back into the session. But anyway, guys, we are getting ready and go here in Canada. Akosili is going to tentatively go into his grid box, and he'll start P1 on the grid. Second is Bernardo A. Third is Rev Caterpillar. Fourth is EXR Joey. Fifth is Ali Ferrari. Sixth is Supply Raptor. Then you got Galaxy A. You got Sem there. So you got, Sem low down on the grid here. This could well be dangerous for the Red Bull. It's lights out and away we go in Canada. Great start there from Rev Caterpillar. He's already alongside Akosili, who's got Lucas Eduardo as they come down to turn one. Now Bernardo A takes the lead of the Canadian Grand Prix. And Akosili there has made a bit of a mistake. The two Ferraris going side by side. There's some action going on at the back of the grid. STB Semike has been involved in the collision. There's a has down at the back of the grid there. So there's been contact on this first lap of the Canadian Grand Prix. Sector on, yellow flag. We've got Sem there, needs to get these positions here in Canada. He's trying to get the inside of PTR Oliveira as they come through. And it's very, very careful. You have to be careful in these opening stages of the Grand Prix. Supply Raptor was also involved in a crash there. And Ali Ferrari's dropping down. He's obviously in AI mode. Alfie's up to P8 and Destiny's up to P9. You've got the two TFS guys here. But yeah, that is a poor start there from STB Semike. And now CDR Lucas Eduardo's coming through. And Oliveira has missed his braking point. And that is a poor start there from STB Semike. Very poor start from Semike. Ali Ferrari is just... I'll get him another invite. But yeah, guys, great start there from Bernardo A. He leads the Canadian Grand Prix. Second is Akosili. Great first lap there, but I don't know what happened to Semike. That was a very poor start for him. They've got some side-by-side action going on here. We've got Kinta trying to get the inside, and got Marcos as well, trying to get through. But yeah, good start there from Destiny and Alfie, and Alfie's made a bit of a mistake, and that's going to give Marcos the opportunity now. Oh, and he got the Alpine up the inside, and now Sem's going to try and get involved in this as well. Great little scraps here for Tier 1. That's what we love to see. Oh, and the Mercedes has gone off the track there. That's Alfie's made a big mistake there. Apologising to the Alfa Romeo in front, I think, by that weaving. And the Alfa Romeo is getting really on. The Alpine's up the inside. And then you got Semike trying to get involved. And the Semike's got Lucas Eduardo breathing down his neck. And then you've got Mauric, Supply Raptor, and Oliveira all at the back of the grid here. So that's a bad start for them. It's a great start here from Bernardo A. Some yellow flags. I don't know what's going on here. Mafia is on the medium, so he's got a lot better performance compared to the drivers in front of him, like Galaxy Lives, Joey and Rev. Ali Ferrari says he can't join the race. And Destiny span! Destiny's lost his front wing. You've got Lucas Eduardo trying to get involved as well. Lucas Eduardo trying to get the moves done. I'm trying to get Ali Ferrari in. Okay, and I think we have got a safety car, or it's a virtual. Ali Ferraris seem to have problems. Okay, seems to have some connection problems there. That's unfortunate. Destiny's in the pits there, and he was running in such a good position. He needs to stop messaging me. Hold on, guys. Right, is there a virtual or are we back racing? I think we're back racing. I think we are back racing now, guys. So I'm just trying to sort everything out there. Right, Matthews on the back of the pack here. You got Galaxy, and you've got Joey. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort everything out with Ali Fry. It's so unfortunate for him. Can't get back in the lobby, can't connect or something like that. So that's very unfortunate for him. So the Mercedes then have not had a good run here once again. Their two drivers are missing tonight, so they've, you know, we've got Destiny and Alfie in, and they're both seem to. Well, I don't know if there was a collision or something happened, but yeah, as Oliveira has DNF'd from the Canadian Grand Prix. We've got some action going on here. We've got Maffio. So, yeah, they're getting past Ali Ferrari's AI now. So, Ali Ferrari, that's so unfortunate for the Swede. I don't know what happened to Sem on the start. He just had a really poor start. He might have been involved in some sort of collision or got hit, or maybe just had a really bad start, and it just, you know, it meant that he was just not able to do what he needs to do. I mean, yeah, nothing. You know, it's not that I would expect. I wouldn't even expect Sem to be starting where he was. Sem started in P9, so you know what I mean. It's quite surprising to see him so far down the order. I guess he just couldn't get the lap together when it mattered in qualifying. But Antoine is on the back of TFS Kinter now, and Kinter's having a bit of a battle with the back end. And Alfie has retired from the Canadian Grand Prix. Is that going to cause a safety car? Don't think it is. And there is a yellow flag though. You can see the Mercedes there looking down the side of the circuit. Oh, and Maffio's past Galaxy Line. He's gone up the inside of the hairpin, and he's got that move done. And now Sem is under pressure from Lucas Eduardo, and he has got the move done. And Lucas Eduardo now is right on the back of his teammate in esports, CDR Antoine. They're going 3 wide down the straight. Sem's getting pushed into the wall nearly. Oh, that could have been curtains there. And Sem is really getting held up by these drivers in this part of the Grand Prix. Now Sem is really trying to use that ERS now down the pitch straight, and he's up into turn 1, and he's got that move done on Antoine. That is a great overtaking move there from the STB Verstappen. Great stuff. And now Maffio's right at the back of Rev Caterpillar, the leading medium runner at the moment. And due to what happened at Monaco, I'm going to say nothing. I'm saying nothing. There is a yellow flag in the sector. That's Antoine again. He's made a mistake. Seems to be struggling, Antoine. Oh, okay, Maffio. In the slipstream on Rev Caterpillar. Okay, and he gets the move. He's going to get the move done into the final chicane. And he's got the move done. He's up in a P4 now. And Destiny is retired from the Grand Prix. So there you go. That was that. And Galaxy's passed Rev as well. Okay. AK. Okay. Yeah, the gaps aren't as close. I was expecting it to be a little bit closer around the circuit Gilles Villeneuve. I was expecting the gaps to be a little bit closer, but it says I'm not allowed to join like I was if I was kicked from it or something. I don't know, Ali Ferrari. I don't know. It's shit, I know, but you know, we can't restart for one driver, unfortunately. It's just shit, this game, you know, with its problems. But yeah, guys, we're having a pleasant Canadian Grand Prix so far. It's a very pleasant Grand Prix. We've now got Lucas Eduardo on the back of Kinter, and Sem seems to have dropped off this pack a little bit. Seems to be struggling, you know. And there is someone that span. I think that might be Marcos. Yeah, Marcos has span. Marcos has span out of the Canadian Grand Prix. He's had enough. He's span. Salvador says, Vamos Marcos. Let's go Marcos. Fair enough. Great stuff. Good to see that the fellow Spaniards are supporting each other in the community. Big up to Kinter as well. And he's got Lucas Eduardo on the inside here as they come through the hairpin. And Lucas Eduardo takes P7. Vamos que vamos. Brazil que manja. And then you've now got Kinter trying to get back onto him. And now you've got Galaxy on the back of Rev. But looking at this battle now. And they've got the Red Bull trying to get involved as well. Sem is getting slowed down by these drivers battling in this midfield. And you got Sem now pulling to the outside line. Is this going to be the move? Yes, it is. Sem is up to P8 now, but he has lost a lot of time to the front six. A lot of time's been lost. And Marcos has got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, and he is retired. He has retired. He's had enough of that. That's unfortunate, that is. It's unfortunate. Right then, Mafia, let's see. 1.5 seconds is the gap to Joey. Looks like Bernardo A is really in control of this Canadian Grand Prix at the moment. He had the pace. You know, it was only a tenth off of Akosili in qualifying, and now he's, you know, 1.6, 1.5 seconds ahead on lap 11 of the Canadian Grand Prix. So, you know, it's been a great start. It's been a great start. Great start for Bernardo A here. He won in Azerbaijan, and it looks like he's going to come through and potentially win here in Canada if everything goes his way. 1.7 seconds is the gap. I'm intrigued as I'm yawning a little bit because this race is a little bit, you know, it dozing off a little bit. It's a little bit boring. And Mafio has spun out of the Canadian Grand Prix. Just as I was falling asleep, there's a reason to get up out of my bed and start commentating like normal. Mafio has fucked it. He was running in P4. I got no words. I've got no words, guys. I got no words. But what I do have words for, Galaxy is going to have DRS once again on the back of Rev. I don't know. Rev might be using lower wings than Galaxy, because he was quite quick down that pitch straight. And now Costili's picked up a penalty. It's so important to keep the penalties in order. It is so important to keep them in order here in Canada. It's one of them tracks, you know, it's... to keep the car on the track. And someone says potential lag on the stream. Guys, tell me if the connection's okay, because I've just seen a little bit of a... Oh no, don't tell me the stream's lagging. Don't tell me the stream's lagging, guys. Is the stream lagging? So I'm seeing it on my end and it doesn't look very good. Oh no. Is it lagging, guys? Can someone tell me? Bernardo A picks up a penalty. Yeah, it's lagging. The stream's lagging on my end. The stream's lagging, guys, on my end. I don't know if it's lagging for you guys. Right, we got Sem and Lucas Eduardo coming through the final, the first two corners, guys. Keep me updated on the connection of the stream. But yeah, Sem can't get the move done on Eduardo. Can't get it done, guys. Can't get it done. How unfortunate. Right then, guys, Galaxy Live still can't get through. So, you know, obviously we are at Canada. We have got, you know, 3 DRS zones, I believe, actually, around this track. And the drivers still can't get through. But this might be the opportunity now for Galaxy Lives. In the slipstream. Oh, and he's going to get pushed to the wall. Oh, my God, that was dangerous as they come down into the final chicane. Great racing from the two there. And Galaxy Lives puts himself up into P4 at the Canadian Grand Prix. And it looks like Bernardo A has got some incredible pace. He's bringing the gap now to 2.9 seconds. Nearly 3 seconds is the gap. He's been really good tonight, I must say. He's been in a dominant form here in Canada. Great stuff there from Galaxy and Rev. That was great racing. That was great stuff. That was beautiful, actually. I'm not going to lie. That was really nice racing. But what I'm concerned about now is Mafio. You know, he's on those mediums. He's running in a great position. He was going to get off those mediums, go on a fresh set of hards. Yeah, this could have been a potential top 5 finish here in Canada, and now he's looking at, well, 8th or 7th in this race. I guess it's about how long he can take those mediums. He's nearly... Oh, this is just not... This is not on from Mafia. He's running in such good position. You know what I mean? And I do feel for him. I must say, I do feel for Mafia. But I feel for Sem as well. He's really struggling to get that back end turned in. And Mafio's in the pit lane. And Sem's struggling to find a way past Eduardo as well. It looks like Eduardo is catching Rev. And Mafio's in the pit lane. Set of hard compound tyres then for the AlphaTauri. Quite a spaced out Grand Prix. Not something that I would expect around Canada, if I'm honest. Good to see Supply Raptor still in the race, though. Trying to do his bit, but he is very far off the rest of the pack. Very far off the rest of the pack. I don't think this track has quite a... Oh, God, guys. Oh, no. Oh, that wasn't very good, was it? Oh, God. Oh. What I was trying to say was... guys, it's really cold, you know, in the UK. It's really cold. But no, what I was trying to say is Supply Raptor is way off the pack. I think he's had some sort of collision on lap 1, and it's just put him so far down. I'll tell you something as well. Akosili just doesn't have an answer. Akosili doesn't have an answer to Bernardo A. Bernardo A is, wow, he is rapid at the moment in this Grand Prix. And I can see the moon out, guys, in the corner of my eye, out the window. The moon is out in the UK. Love to see that. But we are waiting for Sem. I'm rooting for Sem here because he needs to try and get the position, and Rev as well is on the back of Galaxy as well. We've got two battles here. Galaxy versus Rev and Eduardo versus Sem EK. And I'll tell you something, there's some good little battles, but it is making the race slightly boring because they can't get themselves past and then catch up to the back of the rest of the drivers. Got Sem then on the back. I think these two drivers have got very similar pace. I think they've got very similar pace, so they can't. Same with Rev and Galaxy. They can't find a way past each other. It's so just it's difficult to find a way past. And Maffeo here, he's actually in clear air now, so he's able to, you know. I don't know, to be honest, if he's going to have the gap. He obviously spanned. But he does have the fresh, hard tyres at the moment. And he has clean air, as I said. So, yeah. Akosili's got to do something major on the mediums. And he's spinning it around every corner. What is going on? Akosili's struggling. Really struggling here in Canada. And Rev has got the DRS. Just clinging on to that DRS now as well. Just clinging on. And Sem still on the back of Eduardo. He can't find a way past, but he's going to go for the move now because he's going to the fucking chicane, and he's got the move done. He's up in a P6 now. Look at that. Look at that. That's great stuff. Great stuff there from the Red Bull. STB's Verstappen puts it into P6. Look at that. Great stuff. Great stuff. Right, now he's got to catch 3.5 seconds to the gap to the back of Rev. And also now Rev, good news for Galaxy, Rev doesn't have any DRS now. He's not able to use that one to try and keep with him. So this is good now for Sem. He won't lose too much time down the straights, but he will have Eduardo with the DRS as well. So Sem's really going to push now. He's going to push like crazy in this Grand Prix. There's a yellow flag. I think that might be Ant. It's Maffeo. No, it is Ant. It is Ant 1. It is Ant 1, guys. Ant 1 has spun again. Really struggling. And I think that might be... And it's Raptor as well. That's Supply Raptor. Oh, it's a disaster for him. He span it back round again. That might well be a retirement for Supply Raptor. He's been lapped now from this Grand Prix. That's a disaster for him, but we have got some pit lane activity now, guys. We've got some pit lane activity. I think was that Rev in the pits? Or someone was in the pit lane. What's going on? It literally said on my screen that Rev was in the pit lane. I'm so confused, guys. I'm so confused. We are going to be expecting some pit lane activity, though, guys. I must say, we are going to be expecting that. And Supply Raptor, yeah, this might be a retirement, to be honest. This may well be a retirement for Supply Raptor because he's just, yeah, he had that crash, and yeah, that's it now, I think. Yeah, he's in the pit lane. He's going to retire. Yeah. I'll be surprised if he doesn't. Yeah, he's retired from the Grand Prix. Now, there's no point continuing. You got lapped. There's no way that you're going to Get back into this race. Unfortunate there for Supply Raptor. But we have got some action now. We've got Galaxy Lives and we've got Eduardo. Where's Mafio in all of this? He's coming around the final. He's coming around the final chicane now. Oh, what's Mafio going to do? Is Mafio going to... Oh, that's so shit. Mafio's going to feed in. He will have the better temperature in the tyres. Oh, I'm not sure, if I'm honest. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's not. I don't think that's going to be enough for Mafia to try and claw something back. So, these drivers are going to carry on. Bernardo A is going to carry on. Is Akosili going to come in? No, Akosili is going to carry on. Is Joey going to come in? Joey is in the pit lane. Is Sem going to carry on? We're going to find out. Sem's in. All these drivers are in. This is crucial for Sem. Where is he going to come out in relation to Rev and Galaxy? He was behind Galaxy, guys. He was behind Galaxy. I think he's going to be behind Galaxy again. Yeah, he's coming down the pits now. Luckily, it feeds into the first corner. And he has been... Was he behind Rev? I don't know. I can't remember if he was behind Rev before the pit stops. But he is out in P6 now. And he's got Eduardo right on the back of him. So yeah, Mafio's spin has really cost him in this race. Mafio's spin has really cost him. And Sem's lost the position to Eduardo as well. Yeah, that's a disaster for him. That is an absolute disaster for Sem. And Akosili has got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That is definitely could well be curtains in this Grand Prix. Joey's pitted, hasn't he? Yeah, Joey's pitted. Joey has pitted. He's coming down the pit straight now. Could this potentially be a P2 for Joey in the Canadian Grand Prix? He's got Galaxy breathing down his neck as well. So you've got Galaxy on the back of Joey, but Akosili now. And to be honest, Bernardo A, I believe they both have 2 penalties in this Grand Prix. Okay, so Akosili has got a 5-second penalty for being in the pit lane and 6 seconds. So Akosili has currently got 11 seconds of penalties. That could well be curtains for his race. Bernardo A has got 3 seconds, and Joey here at the moment, he's 4 seconds behind Bernardo A. So this could be insane end to the Canadian Grand Prix, guys. Strap yourselves in because we're in for a treat at the end of this race. And Malric, who I actually didn't even remember was racing, just picked up a penalty. But he's running a very quiet race. No major problems for Malric. Yeah, Marik's running. Yeah, Marik's just, to be honest. And yeah, there you go. That's the penalty. That's the penalty. We're going to get gaps to the leader because this could well be Joey's victory. If he can keep it at the moment. 4.6 seconds. But remember, Bernardo A has got some insane pace around this circuit. This could be incredible stuff. And now Sem's in the DRS. Obliques Eduardo. Sem needs to pick up as many points as possible. He missed Baku. And he has definitely got a new sort of rival in his miss. And Rev! Rev has fucked it! Rev has fucked out of the Canadian Grand. Rev has fucked it! Mafio's passed him. Rev's fucked it. He's in the wall. There you go. I don't know what happened. I think he span. Yeah, and he's... Yeah. Rev Caterpillar. He has fucked it. He was on for getting such a good finishing position. That might be a retirement. I don't know though. Oh, that's going to be hard, and Sem's got the move done on Lucas as well. That's going to be a hard pill to swallow there for Rev. Yeah, that's going to be. Yeah, and Sem's picked up a penalty as well now, guys. These penalties are coming in thick and fast tonight. You know, Canada is that track. You can't cut corners. You have to be so consistent with the corner cuts and where you're placed in your car. Yeah, Joey's 5.7 seconds now. I don't know what Bernardo A has eaten for breakfast, because he is living in Brazil, of course. And that's Rev again. What's going on? There's Rev span it again. He's been hit by Marek as well. What is going on? Been a disaster race for Rev. But yeah, Bernardo A obviously lives in Brazil, so at the moment it is around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So he's definitely had his breakfast today, and maybe had his lunch. I don't know what he's had for his lunch today, but he's been on he's been on it tonight. He's really been on it, Bernardo A. He was on it in Baku as well last week, but tonight he's done a great job. Yeah, he's been. Yeah. Do you know what? What a drive! What a drive for Bernardo A tonight. I haven't spoken about him too much because we've been on other battles, but wow, Bernardo A has been. Wow, he's really come through tonight. So then, guys, that is the Canadian Grand Prix for you. I thought it was going to be an exciting end to the race, but yeah, Bernardo A has just got insane pace. I thought maybe Akosili and Joey were just not very good on the hards earlier on, but it looks like Bernardo A has got some insane pace. He might want to go on to the wet tyres, and then he'll have even better pace. Who knows? It's not a pure domination. You know, the gap is staying at 2 to 3 seconds. So it's not, you know, like he's leading by 10, 20 seconds. But just wow, you know, just a great performance there. And it just shows about, you know, the drivers that are in this league now. You know, it's a very competitive roster. Maybe not in qualifying so much, I've noticed that. But in the race, these drivers do really come alive, and they do really put in the lap times. Bernardo A's picked up another penalty. This could, wow. If Joey is careful and he's able to keep it consistent. EXR Joey. EXR Joey. I mean, wow. That is all I'm going to say, guys. Because now, Bernardo A has actually got... He actually has got... Hold on. 9 seconds now. And Joey is 6.2 behind. So all Joey needs to do is keep the gap within 9 seconds. And he has potentially won. But he's going up so much. Bernardo A has got some insane pace, you know. And I think there's been a collision. Or Marek's span or done summer. Yeah, Marek's off the track there. Disaster race for the Haas. Yeah, it's been a disaster race for the Haas driver. Where I think he's just going to try and drive it home. He's got broken front wing as well, so yeah, it's going to be difficult to try and get any sort of, you know, 10-second gap over where he needs to kind of be to be within Kinter and Maffio. So But yeah, Joey, 6.6. He's lost 6 tenths in 1 lap, guys, to Bernardo. This is insane. Bernardo A has got some insane pace. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what he's eating for his lunch and his dinner. Maybe it's feijoada. I don't know. Maybe it's, you know, I don't know what he's eating. Maybe he's gone to McDonald's. I don't know. But what I do know is what an addition to the league Bernardo A has been. Wow. This is his 2nd race, and he has really come through. And he's definitely one. If he continues like this, he's definitely one to look out for later on in the season. I'll tell you that. Definitely one to look out for later on in the season. And Sem now really needs to try and get out of that DRS and build that 3-second gap that he needs to be ahead of Lucas Eduardo here. These two just got really similar pace. And I said that earlier. They got very, very similar pace. Gap 7 tenths now. Right, Joey. Yes, he's losing about 5 tenths, 6 tenths a lap to Bernardo. So I don't think Joey's going to do it, to be honest. I don't think Joey's going to... He doesn't have the pace, he doesn't have the minerals. Doesn't have the minerals here. Now Cosili's picked up another penalty. This is disastrous. This is actually disaster for Akosili and his chances of getting any sort of championship challenge. There is Hungary coming up soon for Akosili, so I'm sure he'll be really looking forward to that. But yeah, that's the thing with Tier 1, guys. It's not boring, but it's just very technical, you know, in terms of these drivers are so similar on pace that when a gap opens because of a mistake or a battle that happens, it's so difficult to get the time back. And that's why Sem has not been able to really challenge at the front tonight, because he had that bad start, he had a poor start, dropped to last place, and ever since then he's been trying to claw his way back. And Joey's picked up a penalty. Joey has picked up a penalty at the Canadian Grand Prix, and that could well be curtains. That could well be curtains now. That could well be curtains now, guys, for the Canadian Grand Prix. Yeah, that could be it now. Maffio's running a decent race. P7, I think he could have easily been up there. You know, P4, P5, that kind of situation. Definitely around Galaxy and Joey. But, yeah, the spin really cost him. Viable time. Let me see how much he would have actually lost from that spin. So I think he spanned lap 14, yeah. Lap 129.6 he did. And that's when he boxed. So he was lost about 15 seconds. So he would have been up. He would have been up near Eduardo and Sem for potential P5. So shit, and Galaxy! No! Joey has spun out to the Canadian Grand Prix. What's going on there? And Eduardo's past him as well, and Sem's through as well. What is going on in Canada? What's happened? Joey's fucked it. Sem is through to P4. This could well be a podium for STB Semi-K. What's going on? Joey has made a mistake. He has fucked his race completely there. You know, you've got Akosili 14 seconds of penalties. That's going to drop him. That could drop him behind Semi-K here. Semi-K could be getting a potential podium. Or Lucas Eduardo, one of these two drivers, could be getting a potential podium at the Canadian Grand Prix, guys. 4 laps to go. This race has finally got some sort of interest in. It's Eduardo versus Sem for a potential podium. if I think about the gaps, and you know, there's 2.7, then you've got plus 14. That's going to be about 16 seconds. Plus Sem and Eduardo having penalties, so that's another 3 seconds added on. This could be a potential podium for Sem here. But he's got Eduardo right on his chuff now. And Joey's going to be close as well. All in all, guys, this has been a pleasant race to watch. Not too much action, not too many collisions, just, you know, racing, just pure racing and trading lap times, and that's what we like. You know, no major sort of contact or collisions. But yeah, Sem needs to try and just keep it going. Don't get any more penalties. Keep it clean. Lap 33 now of the Grand Prix. Keep it nice and clean. And then you've potentially got yet another podium this season. Wow. And Lucas Eduardo's really struggling. Seems like a lot of drivers are struggling with that back end out Tier 1. Remember that Tier 1 don't use traction. The Tier 1 drivers don't use traction. So it is difficult for them to get out that Turn 1. And Eduardo's nearly hit the wall there. The exit of that corner. And Rev has been overtaken by Marek. So they're having a little battle down there. If Rev can keep within 3 seconds of Marek, he's got 1 point on the board, and that's more than none. Lap 34 of the STB Racing League Season 21 Canadian Grand Prix, and let me tell you this now. Bernardo A has actually lost time to Akosili. So Akosili has got some sort of pace. He's just... Bernardo A must have made a mistake. He must have made a mistake, because there's no way that you've lost that much time. But yeah, Sem is still under pressure. Sem is actually on for a potential P2 actually in this race, because Sem, I didn't even realise, Sem is actually closing in. 1.5 seconds is the gap to Galaxy Live. The Galaxy Live has got 3 seconds more penalties. And there's been a collision down here. There's been a collision down the straight. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Oh, okay. Interesting stuff. Marek's had enough of that. Interesting. I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but okay. Interesting stuff. Yeah, and the car's now going to be in the middle of the circuit, blocking everyone. Great stuff. Be careful, guys. Be careful. There is a horse in the middle of the circuit. Yeah, be careful. And it doesn't ghost. Right, guys. So Sem then. When did Sem get overtaken by Eduardo? Oh no. Okay, right. Sem needs to really push this car now, because at the moment he's not getting the P2. I think that's Rev down the straight. Yeah, Rev span down the fucking straight. Look, that's a fucking disaster for him. Been a shit race for him. He's fuming. Galaxy Lives them. And then you've got Sem now on the back. Here we go. Bernardo A will be your race winner. And Sem has actually... Eduardo's got no ERS. They're into turn final corner. And they're span. They're out. They've span out of the Canadian Grand Prix. They've turned into each other. What has gone on there? Bernardo A is your race winner. Akosili is actually going to be P2 in the end. Third is Joey, fourth is Galaxy, fifth is Lucas Eduardo, Sixth is Seb. There may well definitely be some stewards investigations there. Mafio's P7. Kinter's P8. Rev's doing some lovely little donuts. He will get 1 point due to Addy Ferrari being ghost for the whole race. But wow. What controversial ending. What controversial scenes. An end to the Canadian Grand Prix. And Rev is really enjoying his moment of glory in Canada, look. He's really enjoying that, being a retirant. And he's on the curb now, look. Look at that great stuff. Why is my mic making a noise for? Okay. Yeah, Rev, just finish the race now. We'll just finish the race, Rev. Just finish the race now. Come on, Rev. Drink it all night. Come on. Finish the race. Come on, Rev. What's he doing? Oh, this is ridiculous. What is he doing? Just finish the race. Thank you. That was pretty mad at the end there. That was pretty mad. Speak to them after the race. But yes, guys, that is your Canadian Grand Prix. Rev had his little moment of glory there. And that is your Canadian Grand Prix. Interesting stuff. But either way then is your race winner. Celebrating on the podium. Your race winner was Bernardo A. Well, we're going to have an interview with Joey because Akoseli can't speak English, so that's unfortunate. But he will get 18 points. He will get 18 points. Third is Joey. Fourth, Galaxy. Fifth, CDR, Lucas Eduardo. Sixth was STB Semike. Very controversial scenes there at the end of that race. Seventh, Mafio. Eighth, TFS Quinta. Ninth was Antoine. 10th was Ali Ferrari. Rev will get the point. And then your non-finishers were Marek, Supply Raptor, Marcos, Destiny, Alfie, and Oliveira. Those were your non-finishers at the Canadian Grand Prix. But guys, that is your Canadian Grand Prix. Pretty decent. Pretty decent race. Quite controversial at the end. But yeah, guys, that is it then. That is your race here in Canada. I don't think the podium finishers are going to join. We haven't really got much time to be wasting. But yeah, guys, that is Canada Tier 1. Do join me and Mafio tomorrow for the return of Tier 2. The Canadian Grand Prix Tier 2, where we go to, once again, the Circuit de Villeneuve. Then... next week, if you don't want to see them, don't see Tier 2 and 3, next week we go to the Silverstone circuit, to the home of motorsport, for the first of 3 sprint events this season, where we go to the Silverstone circuit. So we'll see you next week for the Tier 1 British Grand Prix. We'll see you then.